and welcome to the Denmark Vesey 6 number shift. My name is Vicky, and I'm your hostess. What we're listening to is the chess song written by Moore, um, musically arranged by Moore. Our songstress, Alexandra Rhoda, is singing, and it's on a video at Neighbors TV Chess Song, and it's a video, and it's edited by Matthew Gillespie and myself. Yes, thanks for coming back, y'all. If you're here for the first time, the way we do it is um, I read you last Sunday's numbers, and I read you Tamika's interpretation of the numbers if she has one, and then I read you my interpretation of the numbers. And I had to put some Jamaican black castor oil on my eyelashes, and it gets all over these glasses. Hey, thanks for coming through. So yes, oh, these numbers was fantastic for me from last week. Let's go to our community page because that's where our numbers always are. Hey y'all, I see you coming through. Glad to see you. I hope those numbers work for you. They was working. Oh my goodness. They were really working. I'm trying to get into the community page. Alright. I'm in the basement. And though that shouldn't be a problem. They're saying I have an internet. They say I have an internet connection problem. Okay. Alright, here we go. I don't understand. I don't think. Oh man, this is a bummer. Let me see. I have to go to our community. I have to try to get to our community board another way. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Am I not supposed to read you the numbers? See? It's just rethinking. Okay, let me see. I don't understand. Oh, I don't. I guess I want Wi-Fi. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, it's telling me I'm connected. So let me be done. Sorry y'all hold you up, but it's the worst thing trying to see old people try to get stuff together. This is not my zhuzh. Oh, look at this. I did it. The old lady did it. Okay. Let the old lady go on. All right, we're gonna go to the post because that's where I post the Denmark Vesey numbers. So I'm gonna go for the latest post, which is closer to when we got off. Okay. All right, that's not it. Here we go. Oh, it is it. Here we go. The numbers last week was 56, 15, 20, 2, 64, and 10. I always say like, I try to remember to say, we say 10, but that 10 is like the metal. And so you're supposed to say 10. So I don't know. I put it right. So, anyway, let me tell y'all what Tamika saw. This is what she saw in the numbers. Now remember, 56, which is 11, 15, which is 6, 20, which is 2, and then 2, which is 2, 64, which is 10, and then on the end is another 10. So then Tamika says, ended with 11, now starting with 11. So that means the numbers from the week before I'm thinking. Anyway, she says, beautiful. Ended with 11 last, now started with 11. Beautiful. That's what Tamika saw in the numbers. Now, what did I write in that opening? These numbers have been beautiful for me. Numerologist and scientist Tamika Anthony, please support her products. Thank you. And I put the link there for her. And then on the community page, I have a picture of where I think Mitchell Connor was. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to try to get through here fast, but I had to post this. This was what was put on me. Here's my interpretation of last Sunday's Denmark Vesey 6-number shake numbers. All the 1s and 11s said, tell your story of an even greater connection to our enslaved ancestors through the old slave market in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know lonely. I really don't. The ancestors are always around me, hence the Denmark Vesey 6-number shake. Anyway, when you hear the story, catch the Denmark Vesey 6-number shake Sunday at 10 p.m., like 10 p.m.-ish. So then, here's the picture of the old slave market in Charleston, South Carolina. Hi, Waylon King. That's how it looked when I was a teenager. It had nothing in it. But let me just tell you a story. When I read you the post, you'll get the whole story. Within my first year of living in Charleston, South Carolina, my best friend Audrey called me silly when I was telling her about the horrors of the Jews in Germany. After Audrey called me silly, she took me to the old hanging tree nearest our high school. Now I know I was taught lies in school in New York City, and it was the Ashkenazis Nazi who annihilated the mixed-race Ethiopian Hebrews who were teaching me the lies. Audrey surmised, Audrey surmised that since I was from New York City, I was fast. That's what they used to call you when you were younger. If you left from New York City and went even west to California, anyway, they said, oh, you're fast. So, how are you doing? I'm going to like and subscribe. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Frida. I mean, you like. Thank you. Oh, I'm here Sundays. Excuse the ointment. Anyway, thank you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. And thank you for coming through. So Audrey surmised that since I was from New York City, I was fast. So she asked me to teach her to smoke cigarettes. Okay, I'll check when I finish the live. Thank you. Frida, thank you. And so she asked me to teach her to smoke cigarettes. When I say yes, okay, this is the downside. Thank you. What are you talking about? I'm talking about my interpretation of the Denmark Vesey 6-number shake from last week. And I put the post in the community board, and this is how we open up. I do my interpretation. I just did our numerologist and scientist, Tamika Anthony's Piat's interpretation, and I'm getting through mine. And telling you how I'm connected to these numbers and to Denmark Vesey. So Audrey asked me to teach her how to smoke cigarettes. When I said yes, we started going to what Audrey called. You go on Life, I mean, okay, I'm living it. um, oh, uh, what Audrey called the old slave market, which is the picture I just showed you. Me and Audrey would go to the, me and Audrey would go smoke about a half a pack of cigarettes before we'd have to work the whole battery, before we'd have to walk the whole battery for the sea breeze off the battery to remove the cigarette smell. See, we were, I think I was like 16. Oh, thanks for the love. I think I was like 16. Audrey was, maybe Audrey was 17, going on 18. So we wasn't supposed to be smoking. So we went to the old slave market. Okay, okay, Frida. Thanks. Frida says she's about to switch up. Thanks for the love and thanks for the support. Um, and so when we go smoking there, like we wouldn't just do. I remember us being so dizzy. So stupid. So stupid. Because all we kept saying, we gotta smoke now. We gotta smoke now. So we would smoke until we get dizzy, and then we would walk the battery. The battery is the in the South when they had the Civil War, and they had the water almost like that water behind me. And so it was a place you could walk, and then they had the balls out there, and they had the cannons. Okay, so then we have to walk the battery. Oh, thanks for the love. Oh, I have you laughing so hard. I'm glad. Okay, and to get rid of the cigarette smell. Audrey graduated, got pregnant, married, and moved to Alabama. I was so heartbroken I cried at the hanging tree for months until the city cut it down. So all I had left was the old slave market holding me and Audrey's memory. So I went to the old slave market at least once a week until I left Charleston, South Carolina. Uh, oh yeah, till I left Charleston, South Carolina to rub my hands, and I used to do that. I used to rub my hands along the walls, and it gave me comfort. I mean, I could be upset, I could be depressed. I'm a teenager. I'm living with cousins and stuff I've never met before, and a grandmother that I just met like 3, 4 years ago. Not even that long. So I had issues. But I could go to that old slave market and rub my hands along that wall, and everything was alright. Okay, so I'm going on. As I got closer to matter and energy, y'all call it death. I know it's the separation of matter and energy. This is matter is staying, energy is not. And a little before, I noticed that Americans suffering from trying to get at us tickles me deeply. I was supposed to be upset, and people are like, oh, why aren't you upset? I'm upset about what? It tickled me. And I'm really an empath. I volunteered for 4 years in high school at the Veterans Administration Hospital. I sit down. Okay, thank you. I sit down for years with reading for champions. Um, I take the neighborhood kids to the library. I would sit there. Everybody could read to me for 20 minutes. In fact, if you were sick, I was there. I'd come bring you food. So this is new to me as I'm getting older that I'm like, y'all tried to vote to hook us up? Frida, thank you. Frida's talking about typing. I'm not talking about that, Frida. Here we go. Okay, it tickles, and I'm an empath. Yet there's an excitement within me for the fight for America 2027, where the rich Oscar Nazi, Republicans and conservative Jew criminals, alabasters, American house slaves are going to beat the boots off white man America, and the excitement deep inside can't wait. Isn't that something? Oh, then inside me can't wait to see the bodies laid out. And then I tell African Americans, keep separating our mind and energy African Americans from another white on white war in America, aka Civil War, with a bunch of uncivilized white American folks and the rich Ashkenazi house slaves. Stay out of it, African Americans, because whites love fighting and killing one another more than they do any other race. Now, this video may get blocked because I said killing and different things like that, but it is one of them. It is one of them. And we got to stay out of it. They, if you go back in history, but they've been fighting each other like forever. Stay out of it. Okay, let them have it. Okay, so what I put. Stay out of it, African Americans plus whites love fighting and killing one another more than they do any other race. Let them have it. Civilized people vote. Vote, y'all. And I put the picture below is of the old slave market. Oh, you know what you're saying? Oh, you should be a famous storyteller. Well, I am a storyteller. I'm just not famous. Does that count? The picture below, which I showed y'all in the beginning, is of the old slave market museum where me and Audrey used to go. There was nothing but crates. Almost, this looks cleaned up. It wasn't even this clean. It was dust everywhere. And me and Audrey used to hear ourselves echo. You out of breath? Okay, Wayne King. So, that comes from the numbers from last week. And what a great week we have. Okay, thanks for coming through. Lisa, you out of breath too? Yeah, it was a great week. And let me show you this. Because this is Denmark Vesey. He played the lottery back in 1799. 1799. Denmark Vesey. Charleston, South Carolina. My roots. So, now getting to the numbers, I want y'all to know. Oh, bye, Wade King. Thanks for coming through. Okay, thanks for coming in. I know it's getting late. Y'all got to work tomorrow. Let me tell you, and numbers was awesome. They were everything. What a great week. What a great workout. See, numbers are lucky. But Money Market Monday, when you play those numbers, from all those billions and trillions, billions and trillions and billions and trillions of dollars putting into the stock market. Let me tell y'all how I know. You gotta listen to what's being said during the week. We have had sanctions against Canada, which wound up to be like sanctioning China if they send over shampoo. So it's a code. Oh yeah, running out of ammunition. That's a code because that means that Congress will give them billions of dollars. Okay, you probably got 30 minutes for knockout. Cool. That means that Congress will give them billions and billions of dollars for military ammo. How do they call it? Perspective. They buy into it. This ammunition company is going to be worth such and such money. Why? Because now the government is going to take food from out of people's mouths and give out a lot of money on these defense things for war. But you got me done. Okay, thank you. I'll catch you down. So, those are numbers. They already putting it in on the stock market. Any of those defense, because remember, I'm now narrowing down too. I didn't know before, like, what companies that I could say. But specifically, all the defense companies, on Monday, their stock is going to soar. Why? Because the prospect of the Congress, the ones that holds the purse, which is controlled by us Nazis, going in there and releasing billions. Now, every time that money is released like that, people get money from the billions for brokering the deal. For brokering the deal. You see, that's why I'm not good on here. No, I'm not gonna try it. If I needed y'all to if I need y'all to tell me what to talk about YouTube, wouldn't you come and get me from my house? I don't have to leave. I'm here. I'm just see how these things come in. No, you don't got to tell me what to talk about. I wouldn't be on here if I didn't know what to talk about. Okay. Let me get my concentration back. So, they got all this money. And because all of this money is going to be put into the fence to make more ammunition, because we're out of kabooms, we're out of poo-poos, we're out of the drones and stuff like that. So those are money contracts coming in. So you got people who are going to make money from brokering the deal. Then the market is going to shoot up because now the prospect of them getting more oil is greater because all these millions coming in because they don't have no poo-poo. But what I'm trying to tell you to do is, that ain't our numbers. Thanks for love. What we got to do is, we got to play our numbers. Numbers is numbers is numbers is numbers. Your lottery agent number is just as powerful as those numbers that put into that casino that I call, y'all call it stock market, but I know it's a gambling casino, I know it's a gambling hall. Anything that depends on what someone's rumors or prospects, nothing solid. So our lottery agents in our state, they are solid. Solid. That's what you should do in the 60s. Solid. Right on, man. So, I say, I've seen it, and if you look, you'll see it. They are going to, in the process, the stock market is going to go crazy. And, you know, all I can tell you is how, if you're not connected to it, that's why I'm asking you to pump up your state. Because I was like, Denmark Greece is really big for me pushing state investments, getting the numbers from the state. I mean, the vibe is so great for him pushing that. And now I understand what it is when you see the whole plan. When they crash the stock market, you can only hope that your state ain't put all your money into it. That's the number 3 that came out. Number 3. You can only hope that your state didn't put all the money in there to you lose. Oh, hi, Vicki Johnson. Thanks for coming through. And when they crash, basically the states had to take it. Thanks for the love. Oh, Johnston, thanks for the love. So, yes, if you want to buy bonds, your state, your cities, they have bonds you can buy into. And they don't operate on rumors. They don't operate on rumors. You can see what your bond does. Wow, look at this. 53. They don't go on rumors. They don't go by a whole bunch of rich people. Of course, if you let your state and city people invest in the stock market, when they crash it, then you'll lose anything for everything. But still, invest in your state. 53. 53. 2 threes already. doing this already. Let's see. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, this is such a great week. Oh my goodness. No lies detected. Number one. No lies detected. No lies detected. Wow. Ain't they all odd numbers? 3, 5, 3, 1. Aren't they all odd? I can't wait to see what Jamaica says. Oh, see, see you next Sunday, Frida. Today is Sunday, ain't it? You gaslight me, Frida. Let's see. Okay, the evens gotta come through. 40. I got a good feeling about these numbers. Numbers be numbering, and that's why we do money market. Go on Monday. Go on Monday. I'm telling you. My daughter has been going and putting my numbers in on me. Of course, I don't know if they hit. That ain't my concern. It's her concern because she's the one that's going to cash it in. I don't ask her because that's not my concern. I can tell by the great week I had. I can tell by the things that I was able to do during the week. I mean, just even waking up in a good state of mind, you know what I'm saying? Lets me know I'm having a good week. You see? So, it's all in the numbers. Okay, this is an open one. This one kind of jumped in my hand. $30. 3. 3, 3, 3. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. But I think it's good. I'm good. This is really good with the 3s. I'm getting that vibe. Baby, I got that feeling. Oh, let me stop. They did copyrighted the thing with the thing and the thing. They already get me for saying killing. I'm supposed to say red rum. Muda. I'm supposed to say they committing Muda. I can't say it. When I say murder, they say, strike that video! Strike that video! But as my father Elijah Hodges say, back in the day we had the newspapers and they said all kind of stuff about black people, we had no control. He said, we don't own the trees and we don't own the ink, which means we have no control of that. Now I said, we don't got a satellite in the sky, not nary one. So when they strike us for me not saying murder, I mean for me saying murder and not murder, or they take this video and bury it down in the bowels of video, I wouldn't say video hell. We're pretty much a foundation. Buried down with the foundation. But listen, I got no problem with YouTube creators. I love YouTube creators. I'm telling you, I am madly. I don't care the size, the shape, the color. I just gotta chill. I don't care the size, shape, color. I don't care. YouTube creators are so good. So good. So entertaining. I used to pray. I used to have to look at this. I'm white, I do perfect. I'm white, I do perfect. You don't do nothing. You ain't white, you ain't shit. I used to look at it for so many years. And I would sit there and say, oh man, can we get some kind of entertainment where we're on stage where like the regular talented people? Because I have cousins that would sit down and talk to you and have you tickled. I knew they should have their own video, and guess what? They got their videos. Not per se the exact cousins, but cousins, and I love them. I love the fact that I can look at an Iranian soap opera. I've been looking at that for months. Every day. The drama is so great because people are still living. And only these Oscar Nazis teach their folks that everything go to war. But, oh, I love that soap opera. And I can't get off it. I've been trying to get past YouTube all this week. My daughter has all these apps that she paying for, I ain't paying for. And I try to get to them, but I can't get past the YouTube app. I wanted to see black lawyers on TV all my life. I want to be able to put on the TV and see black lawyers, and I do on YouTube. JJ Legal. I'm sorry, this other guy who's out of Georgia who does all the consultation. My daughter thinks he's so handsome. I'm sorry. You have to go to my Facebook page. Oh, I love seeing him. I love seeing the women lawyers. I love seeing the gossips. Oh, Kathy from Gossip, Rumors, and Innuendos. She does true crime. Every day I'm right there waiting for Kathy to come on. Just a dream come true. I was just so sick of, I'm white, you're not, I'm the best, you're not, we're the greatest, we're not, I got blonde hair, your hair's nasty. I would sit there and say, please, 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 please. And so, it took me a while with YouTube, but oh my goodness, I just love it. I can't, I try to tell myself that, you've got to go to the other apps your daughter is paying for. But I go to them, it's that, I'm white, I do everything perfect, I'm white, I got the perfect house, I do the perfect murders, I solve it, and I solve the perfect thing, and the perfect with the thing and the thing. All the boring stuff. Then the Little Rascals again, like, it's just different things that change. But they're not innovative people like that. And on YouTube and TikTok, TikTok is just fast for me. YouTube is my speed. Also, I got issues because I know who just bought TikTok. So every time I go on it, I feel that I bought a bullet to go in their guns in the Midwest, and I can't do it. I had to find this one creator that was on YouTube, and then he had the dog Nas and Love, and then all of a sudden he got Smiley. Smiley was a very difficult dog. I don't know why. He said he wanted a boy dog, and I know people would have told him because Love is a girl dog, so Love was very easy to train. But when she had babies, Naz wanted to keep the boy dog. I'm going to keep the boy. I'm going to keep the... Smiley. Smiley tore that place up. Ate the furniture. Did everything. So he had to get rid of Smiley, which we would understand, but he didn't do it on YouTube. He just canceled his account on YouTube, and they moved over to TikTok. And it's just him and Love like it was before. Like I said, I couldn't tell you. And I was like, no, don't keep the boy dog puppies at Pittsburgh. Not like that. He's extremely great. He used to bite him on the head, Naz on the head. And Naz just said, oh, look at him. And I was like, no, Naz, that's aggressive. You can't. But finally he got rid of him. And we're from YouTube, we would have known that Smiley was missing, So he just went over to TikTok, and they're doing real good over there. All off track, but this is to say how much I love YouTube. And throw my videos, please. You gotta have a foundation for everything. And everybody's video is not going to make it to the top, but some videos are the foundation of, and I find them. I'm on YouTube all the time. I love when I find videos like mine. No commercials, no interruptions. I can watch it straight through. Give them my likes, give them my comments, and it is a wonderful experience. And the higher you get, and you have more subscribers and stuff like that, the more the commercials. And I get lost. I get lost. They run out for commercials so many times that by the time they come back, I had to myself, now what was you talking about? What did you say? So let me get over here. So I can't. I do people like me. That one person that you see, like one view or two views, you're gonna find me there. I'm gonna listen because there's no commercials. And if I like you, I'm gonna hunt you out again because I know when I put you on, no commercials like me. Um, so I guess these are good numbers. I gotta look. I shared that. That was an inside thought that came outside. I gotta share. I gotta look up these numbers. 3, 53, 1, 40, 30, 45. 3, 53, 1, 40, 30, 45. Now, Demore Vesey wants me to remind y'all how to play the numbers. Excuse me. It's 6 numbers, and it can fit into any state lottery. I know it can fit into like the Mega Million and Powerball and stuff like that, but I don't promote that because, as I tell you before, I've been watching it since I was a young adult, and well, in my 40s. At this age where I'm standing now, it's kind of young. Anyway, and I always noticed that if I would be in New York, I'd be connected. I was like, can we just get the Powerball when they connect into the, oh, it'd be so great if we get the Powerball. Oh, it'd be so great if we get that. And every time it was in the red state. All the time. All the time. All the time. And now we realize what it was. We was being screwed. That's controlled by the Ashkenazi Republican conservative Christian and Jews. They control all of that. So they would just take that money, and just pop it over in the red state. But Demar Vesey wants you to play the numbers because when you do the numbers, it's your state. It's the state you live in. And it helps the state. It's supposed to also help the education department. So they say. So he would want you to play it like this: 3, 53, 3, 5, 3, or combo 3, 3, 5. That's why you say whatever straight, $1 straight, $1 box. The box is the combo, and it's only 3 ways. So the payoff's like that. Anyway, move on. So then we go next. 140, which is something I'm noticing. We have 2, 3, 3-way numbers. 1, 4, 0. I'm feeling that this is a good number. I don't really know why it's a good number yet, but I feel it's a good number. 1, 4, 0. And then the last 2 numbers, Denmark would say 3045. 3045. You would pay straight and then box. Box means turn around. 3045 would be straight. 5403 would be box. 4035 would be box. 3450 would be box. So that's why you say straight and then box. And it's the state. And Democracy always vibe. It's the state that picks up your garbage. It's the state that cleans your water. So y'all can go with all that stock market stuff and lose everything. Because they're going to crash that sucker. They're going to crash as sure as you're born. 2029 is the 100-year anniversary of the great stock market crash. Yes. So that's what all that driving around and Jeffrey Epstein, and you kept saying, and the financiers, and the financiers, and I'm like, why is financiers finance? I said, oh, they had to set up how to crash the market. Anyway, y'all, thanks for coming through. Uh, the opening number is 353 140 3045. 353 353 140 3045. Those are our Denmark Vesey 6-number shake numbers. Play them tomorrow. Big Money Market Monday. The stock market opens and them billionaires gonna be throwing that money and them numbers gonna be in there, and numbers is numbers, and numbers be mixing and mixing and numbers be going back and forth. So your state lottery agent numbers is hitting a lot of numbers on Monday. A lot of places, you have to understand, a lot of numbers that's coming for you. It's like a lot, millions and millions and millions of people betting. Millions and millions and millions of people, because that's what the stock market is. I know y'all call it the financial center, but how can the financial center really be stable when it's ran on rumors? When it's ran on rumors, when a crook can say, oh, I'm going to tariff Canada, and the whole stock market goes crazy, which he just did Friday. So that's why I'm saying play your numbers on Monday, Money Market Monday. All them numbers gonna be in there. That's a code. Shh. Billionaires already got their what you call those shysters? Oh, the stock market guys. Oh, the analysts. You got the analysts. They got their analysts on speed dial, honey. And Monday at 9:30 at that stock market bell. But you know, y'all, a lottery agents open before that. I think you can start playing the numbers at 8 o'clock. Um, I don't know. Sometimes places you can run over, or you get a scratch off. Even a state scratch off is good on Monday. Why did I forget to put that in there? Yes, get you a few scratch offs on Monday. It's a big money Monday. Whether you do these numbers 3, 53, 140, 30, and 45, or if you don't, you can get your scratch off. You can go to the casino. There, it's a money flowing, money numbers, money numbers, money numbers, money Monday, money numbers, money numbers. Thanks for coming to the Denmark VC 6-number shake. I hope these numbers will work for you. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, old subscribers. Thank you, window watchers. Thank you, replay crew. I hope all these numbers work for you. I'm Vicky, the host of the Denmark VC 6-number shake, and I'll put Tamika's interpretation of the numbers and my interpretation of the numbers up on the community board. Thanks for coming. Have a great week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for coming to the Denmark VC 6-number shake. Have a good night.